Hello, I'm Victoria Rodriguez, and this is my English book project. The topic I have chosen is judging, whether that be judging yourself or judging others. I know that I have judged before. I'm sure that you all have too, and I want to discuss whether it's good or bad. My book that I chose is called A Very Large Expanse of Sea. It takes place about 2 years after 9/11 and focuses on a teenage Muslim girl and just her life trying to get through high school and constantly being judged by people. Many people have judged the main character Shireen for her appearance and her religion, and she has also done a lot of judging just to try to keep herself safe. For example, many people have called her names, thrown food at her, and even tried to have physical altercations with her. And she, because of that, always thinks someone's going to do something to me, someone's going to hate me, so I gotta shut myself from everyone without giving some people a chance to prove that they do like her and that she's not bad. I have tried to find 3 different viewpoints on judgment. The first one being a more neutral route. Sure, it can be bad, sure, it can be good. It just depends on the situation. The second viewpoint being a firm no, you shouldn't judge. It can be harmful to yourself and it can be harmful to others. And then the third and last viewpoint being good. Judgment is awesome. It has great benefits and it can help you and others.
All right, so our first viewpoint is pretty much the neutral route. This article talks about the real reason we judge other people. And essentially, first off, there's many reasons why people judge, one being it's human nature. It's just something we're born with, something that we all do. And one main reason that this article talks about is thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge. And understanding is harder as it requires more deep thinking. Usually, people want a more easy route. It talks about how we try to point the blame on other people instead of dealing with it. All right, so our second perspective is why judging is bad. And this article gives reasons why you should stop judging others, giving examples on why you shouldn't be judging. You don't want other people to treat you with disrespect, so why should you do that to them? As in, judging. Judging can be negative, it can be harmful to yourself if you're judging too harshly about yourself and comparing yourself to others, and it can vice versa. If you're judging others, it can affect their self-esteem and how they view stuff. And our last viewpoint is how judging is good, how judging can make you a better person. As long as we maintain a positive focus on ourselves and plan for a follow-through, judgment is an important method of self-improvement. So this article talks about judgment in the sense of seeing which choices will be best for you. It gives an example about one of the author's clients who is pregnant, and she has to decide how she wants to be throughout her pregnancy, whereas some women have lots of cravings and gain a lot of weight from it. But Frances decides, I don't want to be like that. I only want to maintain enough weight for a healthy pregnancy. So she chooses to be more active and eat certain things. And as you can see with follow through, focus on yourself, not other people. It is incredibly beneficial to form opinions on how you yourself want to behave based on how others act. You want to assess how others are to see if that will work for you or not. I'd also like to show another article that talks about parents reinforce the formation of first impressions in conversations with their children. So, this is essentially a study about how parents choose to teach their kids and ask their kids about judging others for first impressions. And they have two studies and different methods about how they go about it. They have some narratives about the parents asking different questions. And then talks about the results. It gives a bunch of different, points into statistics. And essentially, the studies found that parents find it unacceptable to judge people on how they look for their first impressions. Like, their look does not correlate to their actual character or how they might be.
My opinion on judging is more of the neutral aspect, depending on the situation. I know that there is good judging and negative judging. Like, good judging is assessing others, seeing if they're good or bad, seeing if their actions are something that I could use in my life to help me improve, and judging myself, knowing if there's something wrong, I need to try to fix it. Whereas with bad judging, you have more context on the person, but you still choose to criticize them and actively point out their flaws, which, again, with one of the articles, how it talks about how you want to deflect your own blame. So I definitely agree that judgment depends on the situation, if it's good or bad.